All right, let's get another daily challenge done. Got gold yesterday because I manifested it. Now, I'm not going to try to call the shot 2 days in a row, but I am going to try to manifest it. Um, because why not? So let's manifest something good. Also, I am like incredibly tired right now, so apologies if I don't perform well. Park Paving Limited. Sun is in the southwest, so I'm seeing US, I'm seeing Canada. Um, I'm seeing Edmonton. I'm seeing the Tillis World of Science in Edmonton. Um, I think even if we're not in, like sometimes you get advertisements for things that aren't in the place they say they are. Um, Even so, I think we're at least probably, you know, in Alberta. And if you're in Alberta, you're in Edmonton. So, 142nd Street and 80th Avenue. Let's just try to find that. Um, 142nd Street. There we go. And 80th Avenue. We're in Laurier Heights. We're exactly right there. That's a pretty good start, I'd say. Which way did we go to get there? We went this way? Question mark. Yes. So this big North-South Street is 142nd, and we were east right on this little alley here. That's a perfect score. That is a perfect score. Heck yeah. I'm seeing some Slavic, I think maybe, or Hungarian. Konya Butor. I mean Eastern Europe or Central Europe, I guess. Um, Interesting. .hu, Hungarian. Um, I mean, let's throw a pin down in Budapest just in case. Uh, I don't know that we've got a more specific place name around here. Bakor. Which way do I think is going to be more likely? Oh, there's a KFC over there. Seems like maybe we'll see a road sign somewhere along here. Like this seems. Oh yeah. Here we go. And we got 2 minutes left to fully investigate this. Okay. Sorna Zanat Kojeg Uksu Kam Radix Kormen. I'll put that up there and I will first zoom out, see if I recognize any of these things. The other thing is E65 is to the is are we on E65? I don't know. And M86 are the things to look for. So there's an M86 here. I don't see E65. Where does the M86 take you? Oh, Sorna. This is an 86. Is this E86? So I think, are we on? this M86 thing. And E65, 86, and 87 are to the south. From this interchange. Should be this. That doesn't look right. Oh, I did not notice that the time had run out. Time really flies when you're looking really closely at the map. Okay, pretty close though. 47.99. I should have just looked down further. I I couldn't tell whether this meant Sorna is where we're headed or is where we are right now. I guess I should have thought more about, well, if that's where we're headed and that's to the east, then maybe we're down in this little city here. Yeah, this was that little roundabout. That's okay. Pretty good. Rue d'Église. That looks like French to me. We could be anywhere, though. Not even necessarily France. Uh, Alsatian wine. Uh, so we could be in the Jura region of Switzerland. Um, yeah, I'm flexing just a little bit. Um, but let's pretend we're somewhere in Alsace area. It's also possible that we're nowhere near Alsace and they're just there's an Alsatian restaurant nearby. Um, but uh, I I don't think we can assume that. That would be ludicrous. Uh, oh, is that Bergholtzel? Yeah, we are like on the Rhine in some little town somewhere, possibly called Bergholtz. Um, I think at least. I think we're somewhere on the Rhine. Let's see if we got a minute 30. See if we can get a town name. That's definitely the name of the town. Got an auberge. Don't see it. Um, 1 minute left. Let's do it. We're gonna come on to the center of town soon enough. Or perhaps a you are now leaving. Yep. Okay, it was called Bergholtzel. Bergholtzel. Okay, it was the name of this town. It is somewhere like right along the Rhine, I bet. I mean, there's no way to know for sure. Let's just say we're near Strasbourg. Port du Rhin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I mean, I think I am, but 9 seconds. Shoot. Uh, we were down here. Would I have found it? I maybe would have found it. Ah, I guess I should have known that this is. Yeah, okay. I don't know this part of France well enough. You got Upper Rhine and Lower Rhine are two different regions. I guessed in Lower Rhine. We were in Upper Rhine. That's my bad. Um, Still pretty close, 4,700 points. But could have done a little better there, especially since I know my France, I think, better than average. We're in Europe again. Getting really lucky with the Europe. Oh man, they gave me another chance because we're in another francophone country. Give me another chance at France, as they say. Unfortunately, not not super helpful here. Got a roundabout, but not a very helpful sign next to said roundabout. Um, yeah, they're doing all sorts of construction. Let's take the detour. Come on. Got more German influence. Could we be yet again in the Rhineland? Probably not. Um, Sous de la Flèche. Could not tell you anything about that. 1 minute 27. We don't really have a guess yet. This is annoying because this entire city was, yeah, like every time I click, it's like, yeah, no, we've changed the entire situation. Cousteau. Okay, that's not helpful. Nantes. We're in Nantes. Now, if only I knew where Nantes was. There it is. We're in Nantes. We're at the, in fact, specifically at the Cousteau station. If I could find that, oh man. Does this have a "you are here"? That would practically be cheating. But we're definitely in Nantes because why else would there be a sign? Um, oh man, if only it was easier to see. If only it were easier to see the, the train stations because then we could just look at whatever. I'm happy with Nantes. And we're up here, apparently. And they've done all sorts of construction around here since then. Who knows? Pretty happy with that. And I don't think that was an easy city to get unless you happen to find that sign. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm making that up. Um, this is in a Chinese speaking place, which I'm a little rusty on my GeoGuessr information. That I think means that this has to either be Taiwan or Hong Kong. And we've gotten a little bit of influence of British. There was a thing called Prince Edward. Um, I do not know enough. I don't really know any Chinese or any Mandarin writing. Um, so if there's information somewhere that's going to help figure this out, I don't know what it is. My best hope is to find English writing like that, but with more sort of general information, like what city I'm in. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't know enough to know, like, is this definitely not Hong Kong? Is this definitely Hong Kong? Like, I mean, you're not going to do so bad guessing if you think you're between these two places. Like I could just guess way down here. Oops, whoopsie, whoopsie, whoops, whoops. It was a waste of time. Um, Sorry, I'm just like distracting myself. I think we've locked in a reasonably good score. Um, but it would be great to be able to nail down exactly what we're looking at here. I just don't recognize either city. I mean, Argyle Street, like, would that be in Hong Kong? Would that be in Taiwan? A street called Argyle Street? That seems more likely to be Hong Kong to me. Last ditch. Listen, you go big or you go home. Oh my God. You go big is what you do. You have the choice between going big and going home. You go big. Because sometimes we'll just Hail Mary a guess into Hong Kong without having zoomed in at all. And you'll basically nail exactly where you were. There was Prince Edward Road. Argyle Street was around here somewhere. I really just got an almost perfect score by just randomly clicking on Hong Kong. I had no way of knowing where we would be in Hong Kong. But there we were in Hong Kong. Was that it? Was that all five? Holy cow. That's probably the highest score I've ever got. 24,502. That is just incredible. I mean, hats off to the placements. We got put basically in cities, 4 out of 5 of which were okay, 4 out of 5 of which use a Latin alphabet, which is a huge bonus. None of which speak Spanish, which is huge because or at least the like they were in places with very specific linguistic groups, right? Like definitely France, definitely Hungary, or at least Central Europe. And then we figured out we were in Hungary. Didn't quite nail the city on that one. And then 2 in France, which like is helpful for me because French is the only language other than English I'm really that familiar with. Um, Not that that mattered that much, but like I know some about France. Huge luck with Canada. Um, because it sucks to find out you're in Canada because you could really be anywhere until you figure out you're in Edmonton, in which case you're in Edmonton. And then we got a perfect score. So, wow. Nowhere to go from here but down. So I hope you'll join me down, back in worse scores tomorrow. Thanks for watching.